19 journalists have been murdered in Russia in retaliation for their work since 2000. The victims differ in many respects, but their cases are bound together by one thing: impunity. The toll includes internationally known journalists such as Paul Klebnikov, who covered politics and organized crime before being gunned down outside his Moscow office in 2004. Provincial journalists who investigate powerful local interests are also vulnerable. Reporter Eduard Markevich was shot in the back in 2001 after writing about corruption in his hometown of Rivtinsky. Pavel Makeev, a TV cameraman, was run over by a car in 2005 while filming high-stakes, illegal drag racing in Azov. Convictions in those cases? None. Journalists who cover sensitive issues can fall prey to sudden, strange events. Reporter Ivan Safronov inexplicably fell from a window in 2007 while investigating a sensitive international arms deal. In 2003, editor Yuri Shchekochikhin was uncovering high-level corruption when he suddenly contracted a mysterious illness. His medical records were classified as state secret. Sometimes police themselves are suspects. Maksim Maksimov disappeared in 2004 after investigating corruption in the Interior Ministry. Publisher Magomed Yevloyev was shot in state custody in 2008. He was at odds with the regional administration hostile to his reporting on human rights abuses and corruption in Ingushetia. Those murders? Unsolved. Investigators in some cases ignore the facts so they can assign motives unrelated to journalism. In 2002, Natalya Skrill was bludgeoned after reporting on a major business deal. Vagivka Chetkov, who wrote about organized crime, was beaten in 2005 and later died of his injuries. Investigators swiftly classified both cases as robberies. 2 critical newspapers have faced repeated attacks. In Tolyatti, consecutive editors of Talitinskoye Obozrenie were killed 18 months apart. Valery Ivanov was shot in 2002 and Aleksei Sidorov was stabbed in 2003. Both men covered government corruption. A single Moscow newspaper, Novaya Gazeta, has had 5 journalists murdered over the past decade. Among the victims is renowned investigative reporter Anna Politkovskaya. Her unsolved 2006 murder has become a symbol of Russia's failure to address impunity. The volatile North Caucasus region remains Russia's most dangerous assignment. In 2009, photographer Vladimir Yatsina was kidnapped in Chechnya and killed. Magomedzagid Varisov, who criticized political figures, was shot in 2005. TV reporter Telman Alishayev was gunned down in 2008 after he reported on religious issues. In 2009, human rights reporter Natalya Estemirova was abducted and killed. And Abdul Malik Ahmedilov, who wrote critically about regional officials, was shot in 2009. Convictions have been won in only 2 journalist murders. 5 men were convicted in the 2000 slaying of Novaya Gazeta reporter Igor Domnikov, who was battered with a hammer. And 2 ultranationalists were found guilty in the 2009 murder of Anastasiya Baburova, another Novaya Gazeta reporter. But even in these cases, authorities fail to arrest or prosecute the individuals who commissioned the crimes. Russia still ranks among the world's worst in combating deadly anti-press violence. The toll is far too high, and justice is long overdue.